Well, September is almost coming to an end, and what does this mean? It means we only have 3 months left to end the year. Well, glory to God for thus far that He has brought us. But the question is, do you have any savings for this year? Well, if you have, we thank God for that. But if you don't have, it's never too late, to save up something in the 3 months that are remaining to end up the year. So I'm here to bring you the 100 envelope challenge method of saving money. So stick in. So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. The channel is about finances and beauty. You need to be financially very stable at the same time looking amazingly beautiful. So thanks a lot for subscribing, really. We hit 1,000 subscribers. I was really very amazed. Thanks for the support. I don't take it for granted. And those that haven't subscribed, endeavor to hit that subscription button so that you don't miss out on any of this interesting information about our finances. So I came across this 100 envelope challenge method of saving money. I found it pretty amazing and very informative, and I was like, why not share it with my friends here on YouTube? So let's dive into this challenge. So what's this 100 envelope challenge method of saving money, and how does it work? So before we dive into it, if you are dedicated to this challenge, it's going to help us save about 3 to 4 million. That is, if we are dedicated to the whole challenge. So all you need is to buy 100 envelopes and you name them from 1 to 100. And the idea is we are going to be putting money in one of the envelopes every day up to 100 days. So I already bought my envelopes. They are right here. Some of them are right here. So the idea is to name them, 1 to 100 for 100 days. Why do I say that it's going to work? It's going to work because we are left with about 96 days to end the year. If you add 96 plus about 4 days of January, we can be able to beat up this challenge. So that's, the whole procedure of the challenge. How are we going to make it work? I made up a calendar here. I drew up this calendar. I know that it's very visible to you. It has 1 up to 100. So the idea is every day we are going to put money in one of the envelopes. When you put money in one of the envelopes, you cancel it out. For example, today I'm going to put money in my envelope 1. When I am going to cancel to put across to show that I have put money in the envelopes. And the whole procedure is I'm going to start with 1,000 today. I'm going to put 1,000 in this envelope number 1. Then day 2, I'm going to put 2,000. Then day 3, I'm going to put 3,000. So the money has to keep on increasing every day. So meaning by the time you reach day 100, you should put 100,000 in day 100. But then I know days are different. There are days that may come up when probably you've hit a deal and you've gotten some big chunks of money. You may not necessarily follow the days. You can say, oh, maybe today I've made a deal of maybe 80,000. So you go to the envelope of number 80 and you put 80,000 in that envelope. When maybe you hit a good deal, you get your 50, you put money in the envelope of 50. And when things are not so good, maybe you got your 20, you put 20,000 in the envelope of 20,000. So the whole idea is to put money every day in one of the envelopes for 100 days. I know it may not really be so easy, to get that money, but this is going to motivate you to work hard because you have a target and a goal of 100 days, meaning you have to be very motivated. You have to be very wise, to look for ways of getting money. And by the end of these 100 days, trust me, you're going to have 3 to 4 millions per day. This is a challenge that I'm going to start today to see how it really works. And by the time we end 100 days, I'm going to come back so that we count the money and we see how far that I've been able to save. So this is a challenge I felt is very amazing that any one of us can do to save up some money, before the year ends. I request that we start this challenge together. We see how good it works, because it's very terrible not to have some finances saved up. Anything can happen. Emergencies can happen. And it's very satisfying when you have something that can back you up than when you have nothing. So you can make this whole process personalized. I'm starting with 1,000. You can say, let me start with 500, you know. Then day 2, I'm going to put 1,000. Day 3, 1,500. So it should be personalized to each of us.